Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Davis here. We're on day 2 of our Developing Talkers book, Floods. We are going to reread this informational book, Floods. Today, we're going to learn 2 more words to listen for as I read. This word is disaster. Repeat. A disaster is when something very bad happens all of a sudden. This is a picture of a tornado. A tornado is a kind of disaster that hurts many people and things. Imagine you are a tornado. Spin your arms in a circle and say, I'm a disaster. Ready? I'm a disaster. Good. This word is warning. Repeat. A warning is something that tells others to let them know something bad could happen. This is a warning sign that tells people to be careful because the floor is wet. See how the man slipped and fell? He didn't pay attention to the warning sign. Imagine you're leaving the classroom. Check for any warning signs like this one and say, I look out for warnings. Ready? I look out for warnings. Good. As I read today, you're going to listen for a guided question. Why are floods dangerous? So as we read, we're going to listen for why floods are dangerous. What is a flood? Floods happen when water covers places it usually doesn't. Floods are the most common natural disaster in the United States. This house is flooded up to the windows. What a disaster! A disaster is when something very bad happens all of a sudden. Shake your head and say, what a disaster. Your turn. What a disaster. What causes floods? Heavy rain causes flash floods. The ground cannot soak up all the rainwater. Floods also happen when a levee or dam breaks. The author says that flash floods happen when the ground cannot soak up all the rainwater. Do you think the ground couldn't soak up all the rainwater in this picture? How can you tell? That's right, because it's flooded. Very good. Rain or melting snow can make rivers overflow. Other times hurricanes blow ocean water into land. What an interesting photograph. It makes me ask myself a question. I'm wondering if there are any people in this house. Does this page make you wonder anything? Does this page make you wonder anything? Yeah, that's right. Dangers of floods. Floods are dangerous. Moving water can sweep people away in cars. Floods can wash away roads and bridges. Floods often damage homes and buildings. Wet wood rots inside walls. Dangerous mold grows. Staying safe. People should move to high ground during a flood. They should never drive on flooded roads. Dirty floodwaters can spread disease. During floods, people should drink and cook with bottled water. Scientists use radars and other tools to help predict floods. They send out warning signals, flood warnings, warning people that an area is in danger of flooding. When a scientist thinks a place might flood, they send out a flood warning. A warning is something you tell others to let them know something bad could happen. How do people know when there's a flood warning? How do people know when there's a flood warning? That's right. The weather tells us. Very good. People can prepare for floods. They pile sandbags to keep water away from buildings. Sometimes people leave their homes until a flood is over. Very good, boys and girls. And this page is a glossary. Repeat. It tells us what some words mean. I see here, it tells me what mold is. Mold, a fungus that often grows on damp objects. So if I don't know what something is, I can come back here and see if there's a definition in the glossary. A definition is what the word means. All right, boys and girls, as we read, we were thinking about why are floods dangerous? So as I read, we were thinking about why floods were dangerous. Why are floods dangerous? That's right. Mold can grow. Roads and bridges can be damaged. What happens if people are walking where it's flooding? What happens to people's houses? Yeah, they could be trapped inside. Very good. Boys and girls, you had to make an inference to answer our guided question. When you make an inference, you use clues from the book and your background knowledge to make a smart guess. We're going to review our 2 words from today and 2 words from yesterday. Very good. This word is warning. Repeat. A warning is something you tell others to let them know something bad could happen. Look at this sign. This sign warns people the floor is wet. This word is disaster. Repeat. A disaster is when something very bad happens all of a sudden. This is a picture of a tornado, and a tornado is a disaster. This word is damage. Repeat. To damage something means to break it or change it so that it looks worse than it used to. This lady dropped her mirror and damaged it. This word is overflow. Repeat. When something overflows, it fills up with more water than it can hold, so it starts to come out. This mug is overflowing with coffee. Very good, boys and girls. You did a good job listening for our guided question and listening for our vocabulary word. See you tomorrow. Bye.